In order to succeed in poultry farming business, you must follow principles and you must do the right thing. And in order to do the right thing, you must know the right thing. That is why I'm here for you. I will teach you the right thing so that you can do the right thing to achieve the right thing. This is a must watch video for you. In this video, I will be teaching you a very important drug called proteolytic enzyme or organic booster. This is a must watch for you. You must learn this recipe and you must apply it in your farm to achieve unbelievable results. Hi, I'm Dari, and all I do is to teach you the right way to farm and achieve the best results in your poultry farming. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, use the opportunity to subscribe, like this video and share. Now let's go to the business of the day. Today we'll be formulating proteolytic enzyme, or you call it protease enzyme, or you call it organic booster. This is a well-balanced organic booster. Among all the organic booster, this is the most outstanding one. And this is not a drug, this is a supplement. That is why in any of our medication table, you will not see us to recommend a OD or a portion for protease enzyme or proteolytic enzyme most often. But you can add this to any organic drug you are giving, and you can use this from day one till the day you are disposing your best. There's no need to withdraw or to start at a certain age. It's a supplement that is very good for them. In this formulation, be following up the video while you are listening to my voice. Now we'll be using, unlike the normal protease enzyme, that we do use just 3 material: pineapple, fish and molasses. In this video, we'll be formulating advanced proteolytic enzyme that is very rich and can boost your best growth magically. So we'll be using our fish, we'll be using beef liver, we'll be using pineapple, and we'll be using molasses. As you can see on the screen, I give you the recommended weight of the item we'll be using. So we'll be using 1000 gram of pineapple, and we'll be using 1000 gram of fish. We'll be using 500 gram of beef liver. Then we are going to blend all this together using the right amount of molasses. And how do you calculate for the right amount of molasses to be used in preserving your medication? As you all know, you sum up all the material you are using, the quantity together, divide by 3, and whatever you have will be the amount of molasses to be added. Now let me take you on a journey. Let me explain why this formulation, why this concoction. What is the benefit? Let me just explain to you. Protease, or you call it proteolytic enzyme, are enzyme that breaks down protein. And broilers feed contain high content of protein after the carbohydrate content. Enzyme is needed to help the system to utilize the protein content in the feed. That brings about organic protease formulation. Protease enzyme reduce undigested protein in the digestive system of your birds. It helps to reduce protein fermentation in the large intestine, thereby improving the gut health of your birds. Protease enzymes helps in feed economization. Then how does it help in feed economization? It helps the birds to make good use of the available proteins in the feed, thereby giving them more nutrients, more richer nutrients to add up with and for normal body functions. So this helps in feed economization. The benefit that your birds would have derived from 20 kg of feed, with protease enzyme they will derive it from 15 kg of feed. So it helps to utilize feed very well. That is one important of protease enzyme. And what is the mechanism of protease enzyme? How does protease enzyme function? The mechanism of action of protease enzyme is that it facilitates the usage of most of the undigested protein in the system of your birds. Now it helps the system to make use of the available proteins, thereby reducing wastage. And when this happens, it leads to good body weight gain, good body function, because most of the nutrients are taken up by the system for usage. So that is the good benefits and one of the major benefits of protease enzyme. Then why are we using pineapple in the production of protease enzyme? Pineapple contains one enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain is an enzyme that helps to catabolize protein to amino acid. When we talk of catabolism, we mean breaking down into smaller particles. So bromelain helps to break down proteins. Remember, your feed contain high amount of protein. If you are using Ultima, you know Ultima has about 22% crude protein, same as New Hope or whichever feed you are using. Now for the system cannot just take up protein and use. There is a need for the protein to be break down into smaller units called amino acid. So the bromelain in the pineapple helps to catabolize this protein into amino acid so that the body can make use of it. So that is why we are using pineapple, so that we can derive bromelain from pineapple. And as you know, fish on the other hand, feed contain good amount of protein and some important vitamins and minerals that will help in this facilitation. Liver stores glucose, iron, vitamins and other nutrients. Now listen to me, liver is possibly the most nutrient dense food in the world. It's packed with essential nutrients rich in proteins. And one thing about liver is that it contains all the essential amino acids. All the essential amino acids your best need, they are in the liver. So we have to make use of the liver so that most of these amino acids will be available for your best to use. So liver boosts the best metabolic rate. It boosts the best metabolic rate. So we need to add it together to come up with a very strong booster or a very strong immune booster, weight booster, which is called protease enzyme or proteolytic enzyme, or you call it weight booster. So that's what leads to this combination, and it's very, very good. And as I said earlier, this is not a drug, this is a supplement, and your best can take this every day if they are on organic medication. The rule is this: you don't mix organic drug with synthetic drug in the same water. Now what I mean is that if they are on let's say a synthetic drug, you can't add this drug inside the same water that contains synthetic drug. So you have to wait. When you are giving them organic drug, you can add this. When you are giving them plain water, you can add this. This is a supplement and not a drug. This is a supplement, not a drug. So your best can start taking this from even day one till the maturity stage. Whenever you are giving, for example, you are giving Newcastle concoction, you can add this to it. You are giving plain water, you can add this to it. The rule is don't add this in the same water that contains synthetic drug. So you can use it any other time apart from when you are giving synthetic drug in the water. So, and it will help to boost the weight of your best, to give you a magical result. Helps your best to utilize the available protein in the feed, and your best will be so good and looking yummy, ready for pot at a very short period of time. So this doesn't stop your other boosters. This is a supplement, and this supplement facilitates the uptake of protein, which will assist in weight gain. So this, as a good farmer, broilers farmer, this is very necessary in your farm. If you don't know how to do this, you have to learn how to do it, especially if you are a broilers farmer. So there's a need for you to know how to formulate protease enzyme or proteolytic enzyme. And some people have tried this before using my first video, and they end up harboring maggots. The concoction turned to maggots before or on day 14. That's a very wrong process. So you have to learn it and do it well. You have to learn it and do it well. This is after 14 days of fermentation. Now, after we fermented it for 14 days, from 24th of December 2023 to 7th of January 2024, now you observe their growth on the concoction. If the growth are white growth, as you can see from your screen, it means a very good bacteria, and we need this bacteria. That is what we are looking for. This is a very good bacteria, so you mix it up. You are not extracting it out, you mix it up, and you can see there are no maggots, there are no worms in it, and it's scenting very, very nice. So now if you observe a very dark growth on it, then it means it's a bad bacteria, so you can't use the concoction, you have to discard it. But if you follow my principle and follow my if you follow my steps, you are going to end up having white growth on it, which means a good bacteria. So when you have done this, you are going to filter using your filter and funnel. So we are going to filter the substrate. So because there are still some particles in it, like bones and the rest from the fish, and so we can't, if you are using nipple drinker or you are using a drinker that doesn't not a drinker that is not a bowl, you'll be having issue with those particles. So the ideal thing to do is for you to do separation so that you can separate the substrate. And when you are done with this, you can administer to your birds, and this you can store this for months. You can store this for months. If you prepare your drug very well, this can be stored for months. You can store it in the fridge. Since there's molasses, you can keep it in a cool dry place and it will be okay. So this is how you produce your proteolytic enzyme or protease enzyme, and it will be very nice for your birds to have this. Now let's go to the dosage and administration. Now I'll be applying 2 ml per liter of water. As I said, dosage is not a problem when it comes to organic weight booster using this method, that is proteolytic enzyme preparation. So you can give from 1 ml per liter to even 10 ml per liter. There's no problem. So if you know you are having issue in producing this booster and you really want it, many farmers have contacted me that they really need it and they don't know how to do it well. So we are going to be doing one-time production. Remember, we are not selling this, but we are going to be doing one-time production for our students that really need this within Nigeria and cannot produce it. So we'll be doing it based on pre-order. So you can call any of our sales representative around the globe using the number on the screen. Make your pre-order and it will be supplied to you in a short period of time from now. It's just a one-time production. We are not on this, so we just want to help some farmers that cannot produce this effectively or do not have the resources or time to do this production. So if you want this proteolytic enzyme or organic waste booster, just call our sales representative. Make your order now. I told us this is just a one-time production, and after this production we are not doing it again. It's just a one-time production and it's going to be on pre-order. So the earlier you book, the more chances you have to get. So this is how we administer it, and you can see our bears are really enjoying it. Then while the extract we remove from the separation, we'll be giving it to our mature bears. As you can see from the screen, they also love it and they're enjoying it. This will help to boost the growth of your broilers. Believe me, this will give them a very good startup from day old, and it will give them a good finishing as well. This is the very best supplement you can give to your broilers, and they will pray for you at the end of the day. Try this today and have a nice farming section. See you in my next video. If you know you've gained something from this video, why don't you subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, and comment. See you in the next video.